Hi, um, I'm making a quick video this morning as one of my first videos. Um, I'm really excited about doing this video because I've woken up this morning with so much creative zeal and excitement for life, and as I often do in the morning, I often feel really what's going to happen today, and I'm just super enthusiastic about the day even if nothing is planned. I just love the fact that the sun is up and the sky, even if it's got bits of cloud in it, it just feels warm and exciting. um, I wanted to speak about excitement and what things that I've been learning about holding my intentions and holding my awareness of my own interests and passions, and what my heart is speaking to me about those. It's always been a case, I think, when you're a small child, you are extremely susceptible to excitement and passion, and you run around in an obviously childlike way, chasing after your dreams and drawing down your passions for life and your interests, and you walk around and you have imaginary friends and you play games with your own friends and you play different characters and you pretend that you're adults doing some super amazing thing. I have some neighbours in the garden next door, and I often hear and see their little daughter climbing the tree, um, and just above me, and it's really cool because she sits there and draws in her diary and talks about how she can overlook the mansion and the world is before her in her treetop position, and it's really cute. Um, and I love that essence of imagination that is so prevalent when you're a child, because you are sort of like the little kernel of your entire existence is just starting to like bloom, and it's more prevalent when you're young because you don't really have anyone to tell you, oh, that's not the way, or oh, this is how you should do life, and you're not sort of squished by a lot of the like to-dos and a lot of the like difficult parts of life that we have to deal with. And I've really, throughout my whole life, been engaging a lot of that childlike optimism and excitement. When I was a teenager, in school, I was often called the smiling girl, and I really hated it because I just sort of thought, well, I don't want to be the smiling girl. I want to be the really relevant, serious, like fun girl. I don't want to be like the kind of wishy-washy, smiley girl. It's just like really red, rosy tinted spectacles, and it's like, oh, she's not very real. She's not very with it because she just thinks it's all going to be all right, and she's all really like happy about life. Like she doesn't have any substance to her. That was kind of like what people put on me, and I could feel that. I could feel that that belief system about me being emanated towards me, and I really tried to wriggle out of it. And I think my most heightened breakthrough is when I went to university, and I really just thought I can wriggle out of this thing that people think that I am. And I really had a good go at it, but I just got really upset. I got really depressed because it's not me, and who I am is just this vibrant sort of flower, like a sunflower, and I just am an optimistic, happy person. But that doesn't mean that I have no substance, and that I think is the main point: is that leaning into rosy tinted views of life and optimism doesn't need to lead you away from the reality and the structure and the normality of life, but you can mix the two in a strong union of strength and structure, whilst also free and completely flying along in the wind and completely unaware of the normalities and frameworks of life. But you need both, because you need to be both in your feet, in your shoes, and head in the clouds and glancing above at some crazy idea that you've got. And that engagement with yourself starts that journey of that engagement of wanting to let your passion fly and wanting to follow that. And how do we do that? Because this is just a short video really on that, because there's so many topics to talk about. But I think one of the main things I've been learning about recently is following your excitement. I've been really blessed by listening to talks about this, and it just awakens that thing that you hear throughout your whole life, but it just takes it to a deeper level even still, because we're always going deeper and deeper on our journey of learning, aren't we? And it's just that that simple thing. We just need simple ideas to initiate our own capacity to desire that, our own journey in that, because we're always journeying in things. It's just whether or not we're aware of it, and we can tune in. And these little things we listen to or take aware of or read can just shift us back into awareness of, oh yeah, that's what I'm learning about at the moment. That's what really excites me, and naturally I am excited by excitement. And I just thought that's an amazing way to live, is to follow your excitement and to see the fullness of the provision of what you need, and to let go of the things you feel that you need to do, and to see the fulfillment in your excitement of what you really want to do, to letting go of those other things and then seeing it come back round again in another way, which is more life-giving, beneficial for you. So let me give you an example. It might be that I feel like I really need to I have a ton of washing up to do. I'm thinking, I have a ton of washing up to do from our meal, and it's down on me today because I'm the only one in the house. And I just think, I just don't want to do it. I don't have excitement. I want to go outside and go for a massive walk and just look at the trees and the sky and take my book and just chill out, maybe listen to some music, have a think, have a write. I don't want to stay in the house and do the washing up, and I'd like to get it done before the evening, but if I go out for the whole day, maybe I won't be back. And I think then it's just, okay, you're just following your excitement. You're just giving all your energy into this thing that you really, really want to do. And so I'm pushing into that and going into that and thinking, right, I'm just going to go and do what I really want to do. And then it's in that moment that you suddenly feel like, oh, actually I might just do a quick bit of washing up as I go, or actually I might just go for a few hours, and suddenly things start to shift, and you're not putting something in a box anymore, but you're letting your excitement take the flow. And as you go into that flow like a river, like a channel of crazy cascades, you start to see that, you know, the bending, the waves and the bends of the channel is perfectly suited to you and your needs for that day, that it gives you the capacity to do all the things you need to accomplish in the right time. And I think the point here to make is that it's in the right time, that it takes control away from us, that all we control is just our choice to decide to engage with releasing and letting go. And in that releasing, the control is taken away, but it means that God can give us back that control in the most purest of ways, but in the right time and most appropriately for us, so that we're not stressing to get things done. We're not running around like headless chickens like, but I've got to get this done, but I want to do this, and I'll get this done and then I'll relax. Why don't we just let go and just relax now and do what we most desire now, and let that be the pinnacle, and then see afterwards, now what is it that I desire? Now what is it that I'm really excited about? Because it will change, and it's not about having a set number of things that you must do in a day that you like, but it's about flowing and letting go and allowing the moment to engulf you, and to see, okay, maybe now I just want to sit and do nothing, and you naturally just flow through life with little hang-ups on what you need to do, but just tuning into yourself is the key. Just relaxing and tuning into yourself and thinking, what is it I'm thinking internally, and what is it I need in this moment? And it might just be that you need to listen to yourself and deal with some of the things that you're upset about, that you need to journal or talk to a friend. It might just be that you just want to go for a walk, you want to read a book. It might be that you just want to get on with something you're working on, something in your job, something you're applying for. There are a number of things that excite us and help us to express what our true potential and our true mission is. And really the whole point of that is to unlock our capacity to be who we are. The only reason is just to be who you are, because that is the greatest gift to yourself and to everyone. So I hope this inspires you today, that you would take a leap and discover something else about yourself, that you would let your heart lead you to show you something about you. And I hope that you would enjoy it. And I hope you've got some great weather like I have. See you. Bye.